EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards to pick up there and also a 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Great. 180. 63.
Now a toss right to Barkley. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge. No place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Here's Hurts to throw. Smith-Njigba with the ground. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Khalil Shakir from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Broncos 19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60, Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk. Mustang 9. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 71 Dragons. 75. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
18. Ready? Like Warriors. Ready?
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Ready up.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. And now it's blocked. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Motion man is Shakir. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Barkley inside handoff. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Williams, the man in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
63.
a shotgun. They run with Barkley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 35 yards. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Trap 50, trap 50.
2nd and 1. And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
60 back, 79 Victoria, 70.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 8 Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCullough. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this way? This efficiently, I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. He finds Smith and Jigba. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. No touch. 180, 180. Like a horn.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at the 18. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. He completes this to Walker. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Tag! Cougar 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Dragon 60! Come on.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And Walker has it. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Let's go!
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards.
It's a gain of 56.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. That one out wide and intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
No, touch it! Trim it.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Trim it.
He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here. But I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Step 2, 60 Maverick, 60 Cougar, 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
73. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
That's still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
18 Rattler.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
60 Maverick.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more on that one and another first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19, 70.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Nothing, not Panther 11, 18, Rattler, 18.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Let's go.
On the end around, here comes Williams. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jameson Williams, 40 yards. And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks.
70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now.
Comeback team, go! Dragon 60, Cowboy 80. Go!
He'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. To losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jalen Phillips in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. 18. Buffalo 18. Go street. 18. Find it. Tap. Panther 11. Tap. Street. Street.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This likely a must-have 3rd and goal.
Warrior 70. 6. Hey. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 65 Cats. 65. 79 Broncos. Riggs. Riggs. Hurt. Hurt. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Jalen Carter. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down.
And that's a great run. And this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half. You've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.